Hi everyone, I'm back with another orchestral mockup. In this video, we'll recreate the atmosphere of a cue from the final Harry Potter film. The demo highlights the new lyrical legato articulations in synchroned woodwinds, and also explores the wide palette of string colors available in synchron duality strings. So if you are interested in orchestration, programming realistic legato lines, or discovering new textural combinations, stick around.
This cue is really a masterclass in subtle tension and orchestral color. The piece opens with a mysterious cluster chord that immediately establishes the atmosphere. The harmony is built with muted brass from Studio Dimension brass doubled by low woodwinds, creating a dark and slightly unstable foundation. To make the sound even more eerie, a sordino violin note combined with harmonics in the cellos and double basses was used. These extended techniques remove much of the normal body from the sound, leaving us with a fragile and almost ghost-like texture. While preparing this video, I was surprised to discover that the clarinet and flute solo heard in the soundtrack version was actually removed from the film mix, so it only appears on the album. Recreating this melody was very straightforward, thanks to the new lyrical legato articulations for clarinet 2 and flute 2. And it becomes even easier to perform inside Flow View, which automatically switches to the faster virtuoso legato for quicker notes. For the clarinet, I kept the dynamics mostly around mezzo forte, so the instrument doesn't stand out too aggressively. I also adjusted the mic balance and reverb to make the sound feel more intimate. The last clarinet note dovetails into the flute. This is a common orchestration technique used to extend a sustained note when a wind player needs to breathe, but here it serves a slightly different purpose. It gradually changes the timbre of the melody, giving the line a new color without interrupting the musical flow. To make the phrasing more expressive, I used the espressivo articulation on some of the starting notes. What's great is that this happens within the same long patch, simply by using a lower velocity, so there is no need for key switches. The woodwind solos are supported by a beautifully layered string accompaniment. Instead of using the same articulation across the entire string section, each section contributes a different texture. Pizzicato in the double basses, harmonics in the cellos, ponticello in the violas, muted second violins and flautando in the first violins. This is a great example of how combining different string colors can create a very distinctive atmosphere. Even when the harmony is simple, these contrasting timbres add a lot of depth and movement. And if you want even more texture, you can experiment with tremolos or trills instead of standard sustained articulations. When Harry realizes he is near a Horcrux, the orchestra suddenly pulls back, and we hear a solo synchron shakuhachi. The airy tone and subtle pitch bends create a very fragile movement. Sometimes less is more, and here the sparse orchestration works perfectly to prepare the next section. The main theme then appears as a question and answer dialogue between violins and solo trumpet. Both instruments remain fairly restrained dynamically, never really reaching a full forte. Underneath them we hear open brass chords, shaped with gentle roof-shaped dynamic curves that slowly swell and release. At the same time, small details add a touch of magic, a clarinet arpeggio combined with flute, piccolo and celeste. Interestingly, the piccolo is written in its low register. In this range, the piccolo has more airy character than flute, so it was a better fit for playing the accents. Another nice orchestration detail is the subtle bassoon echo. After the trumpet presents its phrase, a few bars later we hear a similar idea played by bassoons. This kind of echo is a very effective compositional technique. It reinforces the musical idea while adding variation in color. Just be careful not to overuse it, otherwise it can quickly become predictable.
Overall, this cue is a fantastic example of how orchestration alone can create tension and atmosphere. If you enjoy this breakdown, feel free to subscribe and check out the current strings and woodwinds offers at VSL website. Thanks for watching.